Hey guys, welcome to your spiritual guidance from Nana. I'm glad to be back with you guys again, here with another message from Spirit. I hope this finds you all well. We're going to pull some oracle cards, but in the midst of my shuffling, because I'm going to use several decks, okay? I got that you are a seer. Okay, I had already started this message earlier. I tried to go live, but my internet was cutting me out, making it real blurry and stuff, so I decided to record it. But I wanted to let you know that your spirit team is saying that you are a seer. That's somebody who sees past their physical eyes, sees past this earthly realm into other dimensions, okay? And what I was getting for you is that there's some people around you, okay, probably in your family circle, that just don't believe in what you do or who you are or what you believe. And I had a feeling too, with the other message that I was doing that got cut off. It says that they were wearing masks and that you're going to cut through and be able to discern those people that are wearing masks. Two-faced, is what I'm getting, two faces. So you're going to be able to see those people around you, and you're going to know how to handle them. All right? You're going to know how to handle them. You are favored by God. You're divinely chosen, all right, for these last days to minister to people, to use your giftings, to encourage, to inspire. And when you move forward like that in your spiritual life, you find out that there seems to be more Decepticons and trolls that come around, that they're trying to discourage you or convince you, all right, that you shouldn't move forward, that you don't have what it takes. And you do. Okay, you do. The one thing that I got for you guys, hold on, I wrote it down, hold on. The one thing I got for you guys was though the seeker may battle alone, he fights with the strength of many. Even though it might seem like you're alone, you're not alone. Archangel Michael and his team are fighting for you, or fighting with you, okay? And you have your whole spiritual team behind you when you go into battle. Some people just have their own selves, So, anyways, I just wanted to give you that. I felt, and when I was doing that message too, on the clock I have at my other table, it said 1111. So you are a master number, all right? Look that up, master number 11, angel number 1111. I think you'll find that it will minister to you. There'll be things in there that'll jump out at you, okay? I would look it up, except for I'm using my phone to record, okay? So out here we've got Y. The card, it says Y. And then you've got serendipity. All right, I love that word. It's such a wonderful word, a magical word, serendipity. Come to the edge. Do-do-do-do. And that's what I think your spirit team is saying. Come to the edge. It's time for you to step out in the here and now. That was on the bottom. In the here and now. All right? The past is right here. The future is here. She's right in the middle of this. In the here and now. And some of you guys might be 32. Your path life number might be 5. But you're learning how to hold space in the now. You're practicing that. Whoever I'm talking to, you or Spirit's trying to encourage you not to look so much in the past, all right, and not to look too far into the future, although we have to plan, we have to set goals and stuff like that. But keep yourself in the middle, in the here and now, so that you don't miss opportunities or serendipities that your spirit team has for you, okay? Right? These have already been prayed and shuffled, guys. I'm going to shuffle it once. Let's see. I want to get some more out here before the reason this card that came out that says why, it's not saying, oh, why is this happening to me? Why is that happening to me? But you are somebody who seeks out the why. Whether it's, why did this happen in my relationship? Why am I doing this? Why? It's a question for you. So that is why I got that title for you guys, that you are a seeker of truth. All right? And see, I wasn't surprised that coming out. Look at this. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give this situation some breathing room. Some of you, that might be one of your challenges, is trying to control a situation or control someone else to get them to do what you want them to do. But what I'm feeling like is that this is the people that Spirit was talking about, the two-faced people. They're wanting to control. They're wanting to control what you believe, how you feel, where you're at. And, just say ta-ta, bye-bye for now. I'm doing me. I'm not doing anyone else but me. Right now, I'm seeing to myself, And you're going to... These people are afraid of change, is what it boils down to. They're afraid of anything that's different around them, that's different than they are. But Spirit is also encouraging you not to be afraid of change. Life is full of change, full of lessons, full of serendipity, full of, ups and downs and ins and outs. I mean, that's how we learn in life, isn't it? That's how we learn in life. So, but some of these people that are being two-faced, that have masks on, they're afraid of change. They're afraid of your change. Because you've been leveling up, you've been transforming. That's what was coming out of the other one as well. You're transforming. You're breaking out of that cocoon. You're becoming a butterfly. You've struggled in that cocoon long enough. And you're surrendering to inner peace. All right? You're cultivating inner peace. And you don't need anybody to fix you. That's what this says. All right? Your card over here says, come to the edge. Come to the edge of your doubts. Come to the edge of change. Come to the edge of a fresh new start. Come to the edge. And then realizing that you don't need anyone else to fix you. That you've got everything you need within yourself to move yourself forward. Along with your spirit team's help as well, On the bottom, it says surrender your ego. When it talks about ego, it's talking about feeling overly haughty about yourself, but it also can be the opposite, the extreme of that, which is dogging on yourself. You don't want to dog on yourself because you are a creative being. You're a son and daughter of God. You have giftings and abilities within you that need to be shared. And if the enemy of your mind, the enemy of your soul, can keep you in the place where, in ego, where you're thinking too highly of yourself or you're thinking too lowly of yourself, it brings a stuckness. You can feel stuck. If you're thinking too much of, like looking in the mirror and you don't see what you would like to see, and you start dogging on yourself, you can pull yourself down and you can actually put a wall of isolation, a wall of stuckness, just stuckness. So thinking too highly of yourself or too lowly of yourself, that is ego, you know? Okay, so whoop. Those 3 fell out, so I guess we're taking those. They just fell out on the table right there. Did you see that? Surrender to your soul's path. Surrender to miracles. Surrender to trust. Surrender to your soul's path. This came under those people that are trying to be controlling or two-faced. You have to walk your own path. You can't walk their path. You can try to be loving and kind and share with them, but, you know, I mean, if they're not going to do the work within themselves, there's only so much you can do. You know what I mean? You make sure that you surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for you, your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson, every moment. Be open, okay, to serendipity. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. And miracles don't have to be this big splendor thing. It could be something, there's little miracles in our lives as well. You know what I mean? If you look around, there's little miracles everywhere. You know, I was just pet sitting at this person's house, and I was sitting out on their deck, and they had a bird feeder out there, and they had a hummingbird feeder. I have never seen so many different birds in my entire life. I didn't even know that the area that I was in had some of these birds, but there was some unique creatures that were coming around. And the hummingbirds themselves, I could just sit and watch for hours. I mean, they're just so little teeny things, but they have their wings that go 1,000 miles per hour. It's a miracle, you know? Or how a bumblebee could even fly. I mean, you know, for oh my God, I'm getting stuck here. Hold on. For equilibrium reasons, the bumblebee, its body mass weighs so much more than the wings, and yet it's still able to fly. Has these little bitty wings, but this big body, but it's still able to fly. Why? Because nobody told it couldn't. You've heard that story before? How can a bumblebee fly? How can it pick up all that heavy weight with those little wings? Because nobody told them they couldn't. That's why. All right? So little miracles. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Let peace guide you. Don't let anybody else, you start asking 100 million people for their advice, their opinion, and you're going to get 100 million different answers. You know, so, you know, trust yourself. Go to your spirit team and weigh the pros and the cons and trust your gut. All right? So you are a seeker. You're somebody who desires to move forward, desires to get to your dream, desires to take a risk, to get out on the edge. When that card right there, when I first saw it come to the edge, I felt like it was almost like the Fool card. You know, that you're branching out into new territory, that you're branching out. You're getting ready to step off into a new area. And you're going to find serendipity along this path of seeking and trying to find out why. Why am I here? Why am I like who I am? As you do that, you're going to find that you're going to have serendipitous moments. And serendipity is like divine confirmations. You know, some of you guys, You might find a 4-leaf clover, you know, you might find a feather, some coins, numbers and sequences keep coming up for you. Colors that you love, you know, or something, they're all around you. Animals, birds, they keep reappearing for you, the certain same ones. Some of you could be in love with dolphins and love dolphins, horses. Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else are you going to say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoops. Boy, those flew out. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, here we go. We got a lot of them. Sacrifice. This came out with the last one that got cut off. Reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. Some of you guys, these people that have worn masks, that have been two-faced, that have been trying to be controlling, have tried to rob you, okay, of your strength, have tried to rob you emotionally. And you're going to reclaim that back in your life. Your spirit team's going to help you. Some of these people have tried to give you a distorted view of your life, of your beliefs, of your talent. But they're needing a change in perspective, you know? Maybe they, because of their two-facedness or their masks or controlling behavior, it has given you a distorted view of yourself and what you see in the mirror. Okay? The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or a situation from a wounded place. Maybe these people that are around you that are triggering some things in you, listen, if they start anything, if it triggers you, stop for a moment and ask why. You know, stop for a moment and ask why. Is there a certain part of yourself, okay, that has had a distorted view of yourself? Abundance and security is coming in, okay? Money is energy like anything else. So the universe is going to help you to bring more of that abundance in and that security. And see, this card came out as well. This was the first card when I was doing my live. It was inflexible change. I felt like the person that's wearing a mask is inflexible. They don't like change. They don't like the fact that you've changed, that you are a seeker, that you're turning inward, that you're healing within, that you're, you know, going to new heights, that you're metamorphosing into this beautiful butterfly, that you are leveling up. 10 toes down, you are leveling up and you've got it going on. And some people are not too happy with that, is what I feel like. You know, and they just go, ta-ta, see you for now. Ta-ta, bye-bye for now. You don't need people to fix you, all right? If, you know, people who love people, they're going to encourage people. They're going to inspire. They're going to lift up. They're not going to... Now, there is constructive criticism, but there is a way to do that in love, not tearing down, ripping apart. You know what I'm saying? And some people who have control issues, they just like to tear apart instead of building up, instead of, you know, putting two heads together and looking at pros and cons and coming together with love and, you know, okay, hold on. Holy Spirit, will you give me another card for the viewer, for the collective, please? Regarding this. Thank you. A couple more. I swear, guys, look how many cards are in this. There's so many cards in this deck. I don't know, like 70 or something. But I tell you what, the same ones come out a lot lately. I notice that it does that in messages sometimes when Spirit is trying to relay a message. It doesn't matter how many times you shuffle or how many messages you do, the same ones will end up coming out, and you're like, why? It's because there's still something that needs to be worked on. Okay. Some of you guys might be doing some shadow work, Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Maybe you guys feel like you're in that right now, that you're in a dark place of your shadow work, Boy, that's a lot. All right. Okay, we'll see what he's got here. Small steps. Can you see that? Small steps. The small wins. Celebrate the small wins as you're going towards the bigger pictures. You're going towards that bigger goal, that plan that you have, okay? The everyday victories. Celebrate them, and they will take you there. Celebrate see, it's like this card. Here's the past, here's the future. Celebrate your small wins, your victories, because there's a lot of different serendipitous moments, breakthroughs on the way to the dream that you have. Along the journey, there's more things to discover, not just that one ultimate cross the finish line goal. Okay, you'll learn a lot of things along the way, okay? New worlds, there are many more things for you to discover. So don't give up. And that's so true. That is so true. Even if you're going through a shadow period right now and all you see is a little tiny glimpse of a light, be grateful for that light and follow the light. Embrace, all right, where you're at to where you're going, because everything has a purpose. Everything has a direction, okay? Cavern or secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths. Because in those shadowy depths, in the dark night of the soul or the valley of shadows, there is wisdom to be gleaned. There is lessons to be learned. And when we're going through that, we don't feel like that. We don't. A lot of times when we're caught off guard going into a shadow period, we can feel isolated, alone. We can feel like we don't know what's going on. What the hell is going on is what we're saying to ourselves. And then, when we get alone with our spirit team, when we get alone with Source, the great I Am, and we start realizing, there's something here. There's something here he wants to show me. And when you turn that around and you say, okay, Source, okay, Divine, what is it you're trying to show me? What is it you need me to see? All right, shine the light of that, all right, on me. Adapt to transformation. We talked about that. Embrace change with open arms, for it is catalyst for your evolution and growth. Transformation is inevitable. When you go through transformations, there's going to be high moments, there's going to be shadow moments, there's going to be mountains you have to climb, valleys you have to cross, but you will learn along the way. And as you stay in the moment, there's people that you're going to meet. There's blessings and little miracles that are going to happen along the way. Serendipitous moments. Okay? It says, take precautions, remain vigilant and receptive, learning from each revelation as you navigate life as a journey. We just said that. There might be some things in there, when you're walking in this journey, as you spend time with your spiritual team, they might tell you to take a right when you were supposed to go left. They might tell you to go up when you thought you were going down. Do you know what I'm saying? They will lead you and guide you. Act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. When you're staying in the here and now, it clears up your clarity. It clears up your mind to be able to make that decision. If you're too worried about mistakes in the past, or worried about making the wrong ones for the future, or just worry and fretting, it puts a cloud over it. It puts a fog over your discernment. So act with clarity. Take a couple of deep breaths in, out, spend some time in nature, by water maybe, and just breathe. Just take a breath in, take a breath out. Remove those doubts, worries, and overwhelmed feelings by, when you take that deep breath in and take that deep breath out, you just release it all to your spiritual team. You do that a few times and you'll notice that your mind will start clearing. Not only do you get more oxygen in your brain, but when you make that intention that when I breathe out all my worries, all my stresses, all my doubts, all my fears, they'll breathe out with you. Does that make sense? All right. Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Make sure everybody is being realistic and on the same page. On the other side of that, it says stay grounded. No illusions. Embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life. All right? So no illusions. You're not going to be caught up in fantasy land. All right? You're going to, you're not going to focus on what was or what will be. You're going to stay focused on your path right in front of you. What is. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves and we need to slow down, okay? When we get ahead of ourselves, we have to plan and make goals for the future, but we can be obsessive about, I got to get to that goal. I got to get to my dream. I got to get to this. I got to get to that. And before you know it, we're caught up in obsessive thinking and worry and stress. We stress our own selves out. Plan for the future, make goals, mission statements, bullet points, set by set if that's what you want to do, but then take a deep breath and release it, okay? And work on one thing at a time. Looking back in the past is only good for one thing, to learn lessons. Can you learn from something that you're looking back on the past on? Or are you just rehashing something that somebody said to you or somebody did to you or what you did to yourself or didn't do? Rehashing, all right, is only going to bring fog and confusion. Rehashing negative shit is only going to make you foggy. Don't rehash. The only reason to look back, somebody used to get really mad at me when I would look back on certain things that happened. And they go, well, you can't keep looking back. You can't keep looking back. Well, yeah, you can. If you're wise, you'll look back and you'll see the lesson in it. You'll see, aha, I was a little bit hasty there. I was going too fast. I need to slow down a tad. You know what I mean? There's lessons to be learned. All right, what was another card? Commitment. They want you to commit, okay, to the stage that you're in right now. Commit to the stage that you're in right now. Commitment to the journey is on the other side of that. So surrender to the process, okay? Surrender to the process. See? You're getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Wisdom offered by others. In other words, during this seeking that you're going to be doing, all right? The seeking you're going to be doing. you're going to be researching a little more on your spiritual path maybe, or some personality attributes of yourself, or researching on some of your goals even, okay? And in that, and in staying in the now, you're going to come across serendipitous moments, and you're going to come to the edge. You're going to come to the edge of wherever you are, and you're going to take that plunge into a new area. All right? Wanted to get some more from Nana's notes. There's over 200 cards here, guys. This is my first deck I created. Holy Spirit, what's the advice for the seeker? For the seeker. Remember those controlling people that are wearing masks, you know, that are two-faced. You know, you just say, ta-ta for now, see you later, Gator. See, God, Jesus, and the angels are working on it. They're helping you out with this. They're helping you with this doubt and fear. Maybe it's doubt and fear that you have within your own mind. It could be doubt and fear that other people are trying to put on you too. And your, you know, the great I am and your angels are going to be working on it with you. But you're going to have discernment to recognize this, okay? You know, and you're not going to be looking for anyone to fix you. You're going to surrender yourself to your divine team. All right? Let's get another one from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Boy, there's a lot of cards. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. We got somebody at the door. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Somebody came to the door. I have earphones in, so I didn't hear them at all. All right. Let's see what else Spirit has got for you. All right, one more. Father, one more. I want to take this one. Mirror work. Mirror work. You know, it's so funny this should come out because that was in the live this morning that I had to delete because I didn't have internet. My internet was messed up. But that's what I was talking about was mirror work. You're not going to let anybody fix you, all right? Because you are good enough just as you are. It doesn't matter what these two-faced bozos think, or these controlling people think, or it doesn't matter what your family or friends think, all right? It's about you. It's about where you're at. And mirror work is something that, I don't know if you guys know about this. I know some of you have heard about it. But, you know, you're going to look at yourself in the eyes and you're going to say, I am a child of God. I am unique. I do have a purpose. I'm moving towards my purpose. And I'm going to, and you're going to talk to yourself and you're going to look at yourself in your eyes, and you do it every day. And at first, guys, I have to honestly tell you, when I first did this, okay, I really, I laughed at myself because it seemed kind of silly, you know, but it really does work, all right? See, this card fell out when I went to go answer the door. So I wanted to say, you are walking unscathed. Unscathed. That means not a scratch on you, okay? You are fortunate. Trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. There was a trap set out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. On the other side, it says you are protected. You are protected. You're sheltered. You're guided by your spirit team through life's storms and stories. Through life's storms and stories. For the stories that are going around you, swirling around you, you know, you are protected from anything that does not serve you, anything that is not for your good. All right? I wanted to get one more card before we go, guys. I wanted to get an angel card here. and wanted to. You are a seer. You're somebody who sees past the bullshit, past the normal. You can see into the spiritual realm. You can see people's motives. You can sense where they're coming from. Don't doubt yourself, all right? I say this a lot, but don't doubt yourself, all right? You go into a place or you meet up with somebody and it don't give you good vibes, you know, ta-ta for now, see you later. You know what I mean? Assertiveness. This came out the other day. This situation can be healed gently with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other person involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength. Some of you guys are going to end up speaking up. You're going to end up facing some of these people with masks, you know, these two-faced people. You're going to end up doing that. Some of you are entrepreneurs, all right? And you're going to start a new business, a new hobby. Ask and you shall receive, like a little child, okay? Your spirit team is saying, just come to us and ask, trust, believe, you know? Ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. You make your own choices and decisions, but they are right there beside you, helping you out. And perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. This is your angels talking to you. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side. This is that come to the edge. Some of you are jumping off into a new business. Maybe it's another side hustle you're going to do, all right? But you're coming to the edge. And a couple times when I was shuffling these before I came on, soulmate came out. Some of you are coming to the edge and getting ready to jump off and take that leap with someone that you consider your soulmate or who is going to be a soulmate. Now remember, soulmates don't have to be romantic relationships. Soulmates can be friends. They can even be in your family where you're just really connected to someone, okay? But you're going to come to the edge of what it is that you've been thinking about, all right? And Spirit Team is going to bring you lots of serendipitous moments for you to realize that you're on the right track, that He's there with you, all right? He will never leave you or forsake you. That's what He said. Remember, you are a seeker, okay? It might look like you're battling alone, but you are battling with the strength of many. Remember that. Love you guys. Till next time.